services. Next, we do have BJ from Restoration Plaza. Thank you so much, BJ. Welcome to BKLYN Commons fifth annual open desk. And
Thank you.
this year, during the pandemic, BJ has also helped me along with a lot of the member with PPP and grants and loan. So BJ, I know you have tons of resources that you want to share with some of the members and the audience today. So what is some of the services that you guys offer?
Okay, sure. I mean, what we do is we offer one-on-one counseling, working with individuals to whatever it is that they feel like their particular needs are. Um, we we do assistance in obtaining financing for businesses and business growth, and we've done a great deal of that during the pandemic. We work with financial forecasting and education. We assist with MWBE certification for the state, the city, and Port Authority. Um, Business planning and implementation. We have a 60-hour business plan course. Also, pro bono legal services through various legal firms that we work with. Workshops and seminars, and a great deal of in-depth client engagement where we can help you look at what your problems are and help you solve what they are and try to move the business forward.
Thank you so much, BJ. Can you share your presentation with us?
I'd be happy to, sure. If somebody could make it so I can share it, I'd be happy to. Because I don't believe that I have access to sharing it right now. Okay. Okay, this is the services that we offer that I just mentioned.
BJ, can you click on share on the bottom? So
Can you see this now?
not yet.
Not yet, because I did click on share. Okay. We have it on share.
We still can't see it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Well,
BJ, I think they're trying to putting your information in, trying to see how we could bring you on. But in the meantime, I know personally that you had helped a lot of our member with
Yes.
some of the PPP loans. So we had a great experience with you and the services that you guys offer. Is there anything else that's coming up in the pipeline regarding some of the loans? I know you put amazing presentation that we should know about, BJ.
Sure. We have the New York State Pandemic Recovery Small Business Grant Program, and that's active now. The state put aside $800 million to help businesses that went through the pandemic. They have their grant sizes go from $5,000 for businesses that did between 25 and 50,000, $10,000 up to $99,000 in sales. Businesses between $100 and $500,000 in sales, it's a 10% grant with a maximum of 50,000. And businesses from 500,000 to 2.5 million is also $500,000. And we have a link that you can go to. And I think we can put this in a screen, or you can get this to people. Well, we'll be happy to help them do that.
In the meantime, GJ, while you're waiting, can you put your contact information in the chat? So those who have questions, who would like to reach out to you, can connect you with you directly.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's my email. And if somebody just sends something, we will I'll be happy to get back to people, and one of us will get back to you and help you out. There
Thank
are
you.
there's additional grants that are available.
I
That
really want them to see your presentation because I know you have a list of grants and that you have put together for all the small business
right.
that are looking for to apply to grant, guys. As you guys know, there is a lot of grants out there that a lot of the agency have for small business, particularly in Brooklyn, from startup to mid-sized businesses. So it's a really great list of resources. If we're unable to get it through today, I'm definitely
I'm
going to
still
email it to
doing
you
this, and
guys.
it's not.
It's not coming through.
No, it's not.
This is weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Um, oh, there you go.
Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, good. Yeah. Well, okay. Now, can you see it? Because I am not able to do much with this. It's kind of frozen. It's not moving. This is kind of frozen at this point. Okay. You talk. Could say something. Where do you want to go with this? Here we go. Okay, this is a little bit of what we do. We work with small businesses to assist, as we mentioned. We are one of 21 New York State entrepreneurial assistance centers. We have funding from city, New York State's EAC, New York State Small Business Recovery Program, SBS, who we just heard from, New York Urban League, and LISC. And we're here to basically help us assist people in starting and growing small businesses. And we also work with the Brooklyn Public Library on their Power Up Business Plan competition. And if we here a little bit more, and we'll get down to where the grants are. Okay. One thing I think people should know about is, have they done any work with Kiva? Because Kiva is something I know SBS works with and we work with, and they do 0% interest loans, and it's really something worthwhile to look into. So they're a very good organization to deal with. There's also EIDL or idle grants that the SBA still has available, and they are long term. They're 30-year grants at an unusually low interest rate, and they're again providing assistance to people who went through the pandemic, and it would be really helpful for your people to look at, and it would be a very good. It's a good piece of it's a good loan opportunity for them. Well, what other things would do you have that you would like to look at? Okay, that's the grant program that we've talked about. That's the New York State program. And are you there? Wow.
Hey, BJ, it's Keith.
Keith, yeah.
So we see the other available loans. Do you see that on there? You want me to read it for you?
Yeah, which one? Yeah, go ahead. I have the other available loans. If it's on the screen, that's fine. They're obtained through various financial institutions, including SBA loans.
Yeah, it says these can be obtained through various financial institutions.
Right.
These also SBA loans.
Right.
Amount required and years in business helps to determine where to apply. That's great.
Right. They all generally loans are looking at requiring a business plan with projections. And lenders look at projected profits to help determine if a loan can be repaid. So part of structuring projections is to make sure that you're doing this in a way that people can see where they're going to be able to get their money from, so that you can get your money.
And your business in Brooklyn Business Center can help them with that projection, correct?
We'll work on all of the projections with them and sit down and go through this so that they can get that. And as I said, we work with the various financial institutions to understand what they're looking for so that we can help your people look at what they need to be doing to get money.
Awesome. Now, throughout the pandemic, what are some of the things that people should be aware of, or are there still opportunities for them to get money?
Yeah, EIDL is still an opportunity to get money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, an EIDL it's an SBA product that is a loan at 3.75%, but it's a 30-year loan. And it's a very good loan because you can prepay it at any time with no penalty. So it's almost like insurance. You could get a loan. It's 6 months of your gross profit is how much they'll give you, which is it's a good sum. And because you can pay back with no penalty, it's like insurance, because you can look at this 6 months or a year from now and say, we don't need to bother with COVID anymore, so let's just send them the money back.
Awesome.
And they've also done it so they've deferred payments for 2 years.
So you can defer the payment. Is there still an interest on that though?
There's interest, and the interest accrues, but you don't have to pay. The interest
You don't have to pay that accrued interest.
7.75%.
Oh,
Which is way less than you're going to find in most places.
BJ, most of these programs came out under the Trump administration. Now that the Biden administration is in, is there any additional monies that are coming down?
Yeah, Biden put up additional PPP, which is done. They also put up the Restaurant Relief Fund, the shuttered venue grants, and for now that's all that's what they've done.
Mm-hmm.
Discussions that more may come about, but idle is still open. Now that was passed. It was passed under Trump, but they extended the amounts that they can give, both the time and also the dollar values that you can give out. So that's happened under Biden. You can do more with it. And the New York State grant was done. It's been done. It started June the 10th of this year.
The New York State grant?
New York State grant started June 10th.
Awesome.
So of the 800 million, they've given out 325. So there's still
325 million?
475 million is still left.
And that's how much they have left. You hear that, guys? There's still money out there.
As of yesterday, yes.
Wow. So there's still a lot of money out there. So BJ has his information on the screen. Is BJ Handal. He's the director of small businesses.
Right.
You can contact him at 646-549-1227.
That's it. You got it.
His email address is bhandal. That's B as in boy, H as in Harry, A as in Apple, N as in Nancy, D as in Deborah, A as in Apple, L as in Larry, at restorationplaza.org. You definitely want to give him a shout out, and because he got a lot of information to share with you. BJ, thanks so much for that amazing presentation.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
We appreciate everything that you do for us, and look forward to working with you in the future.
Okay. Thank you.